All right, welcome back. It's Michael. We're here with episode 3, so we're going to start building and crafting. So please stick around to let me know what you guys think. Here we go. So we're going to start crafting. So we built a workbench. Now what we want to do is build a hoe. So, okay, we'll talk to this person, or they'll tell you what to do, building, yay. So what we're going to do is first just cover this to build a hoe. Because you want to have level ground with building. And that is so key, especially later on. So we're going to build a really quick, oh that one sucks, middle one will destroy it. So we're going to line it up, we're going to build this, and we need to protect it. Now at times it'll say it's not fully protected, we'll see. Sometimes you can get away with just doing this, and that might be enough to be okay. No, it's still exposed. Okay, so we'll just look at getting some more. We'll build a really small hut, and we'll build something bigger in a moment. So you rotate with the middle wheel. It can be a little temperamental with building. Let's see, maybe this is good enough now. Often if you point right on the edge, then you're good. There we go. Alright, so everything's repaired. We're going to build a hoe, and now we're going to get to work. So, equip your hoe, right click, and you can build up the ground. You can build a nice little path, or you can flatten the ground. So I just want to flatten this. So I'm going to go around, and of course it uses stamina. We're going to flatten the ground. You need a pickaxe to level this, but that's okay. We'll get away with just doing this. Okay, that's good enough for what I want. I don't want to go too crazy at the start. We really just want a nice place to have a bed. So we're going to basically demolish everything except for the crafting table, because the crafting table is required for all of this. And if you want to, you can move your crafting table, build it somewhere else. If you really want to build a big base, I recommend building like 4 crafting tables and spread them out, and then that way you can just keep going in the center. So I don't like this little bush here. Get rid of that. So now I'm going to build a floor to start with. So flooring is here. We're going to go, I'm going to say about there. And now we're going to just level it all. Once we get a few of these down, then I'm going to move my crafting table and put it right on top of this. Now the fire that you're going to want to build, because you need a fire for warmth, you want one for cooking on and things like that, that has to be on the ground. So we're not able to really mess around with that, and I need more stone. So there's some flint. I do need that, so I'm going to run around and pick up some more stones just to make sure that I can build a fire. Alright. So I've got 5 stones. Yes, just enough. And we'll put the fire over here. It's getting dark. Not really need to worry about that here. We're in a reasonable spot. So I'll make it over here. But later on, like in the other biomes, you don't want to be out too much until you've progressed really far. Like, so going over the biomes again, you're gonna start in this one, which is the meadow, and then the black forest is next. So for the black forest, you're gonna want to have full leather before you get started, and then once you're I'm going to raise the ground here a bit. Oh, I don't have enough stone. Never mind. So once you've got full leather, you can go into the Black Forest. And then at nighttime, you probably want to have iron, which is, you're going to gather all of that in the swamps. So once again, biomes, you're going to start with meadow, Black Forest. Then we're going to go to the swamps. Then after the swamps, you're going to go into the mountains. and then after the mountains, the plains. The plains is my least favorite to be in. Primarily because at the start, it's the death skeetos. Those things are just nasty, and they're easy to prepare against later on, but when you die and you're running to your body, one hit, you're dead. So, I put one set of walls all the way around. Now, I like the gates because they're a little bit more sturdy than a door. So I use a gate instead of a door, which means I have to then put this around as well. So we're going to get this sucker up. And then you want to build a chimney above your fire. And that is primarily because of smoke. So smoke will do damage to you, and if you run into the fire, you'll also do damage to yourself. You'll ignite essentially and go on fire. So for this, we're going to, actually I'm going to leave and start building up top. So once you get that completed, it's really easier to build top down when from above us, I should say. So we're going to take some stairs here and get up top here. Now, it's handy to have these little frames. We're going to do this one on this side, and we'll do another one on this side. See, it's just struggling. So if I go up top here, we'll be good. Trying too quickly to expedite this process. Now, you've got different root degrees, 45 or 26. 26 is handy because you can run on it without a problem. The moment you get to 45, it's good, but it's maybe just for the top. So I'm going to start with that, and I'll show you what I mean in 1 second here. So we're going to run here. Oh, I didn't build it. So I'll build another ramp, or staircase, I should say. Go up top, look on the top here, put that in, and then jump up here and walk. So you can stand around, move around, you're fine. Once you get the 45s though, you will slide off of it. So I can't really stay up. I have to use sprint, and then I can stay just at the top, or I will slide down. So I just recommend using the 26 for these. Once you get really comfortable, then maybe move to the 45s. You gotta do whatever you like. So we're going to go with this, and then I'm going to go on the other side here and start with this side. This is really where you can get lost in the game and just have a lot of fun building. I mean, it's still somewhat limited and patchy as you go forward, but it's still a lot of fun. So I'm just there. Okay. So it's blocked because I'm standing in that area. So I'm going to move over here, line it up. There we go. And then we're going to stop here and build a little roof around it. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. We're going to start with this in the back. Go around. A lot of wood. Alright, so we'll chop up these last couple of trees here, and then we'll finish building this, and then build a bed inside of it. It's also handy to build close to the water because you're noticing nothing's coming at me. In the middle of the forest, you'll start getting other animals. But for now, just build. Now, there's a couple of ways you could do this. You could build one just like this and have it venting straight out the back on the side. Build whatever kind of a chimney you want, but you need to have it covered, otherwise your fire will go out with rain. So to do a really quick, simple one, you could just do this, and then you could throw a couple of corners on here to send it out. And then all of your smoke is going to go up that side. build these however you like. I'm just going to do that for now, just to get going on this. I'll show you some other cool chimneys that we've built in a couple of other bases that we've also built. So we're going to go inside here, and we're going to repair everything. Really handy to do that. And now we can build a bed. So let's build our furniture bed. You want to be close to the fire. That's really close. Doesn't necessarily have to be that close, but that's okay. And then we'll put this down for cooking. And if we have enough, oh, I'm just short. I need 10 for that. So that would be our chests that we could store all of our stuff in it. So we're going to claim the bed, sleep with E. And that will reset your spawn point. So every time you die and you don't have the spawn point set up, you will return to that circle of stones. Again, another good reason of why you should build your hut close to that. Alright, so that's the end of episode 3. Please stick around. I'll have a few more again. I'm going to probably expedite a fair amount now in order to make these a little bit shorter, because they are getting a little too long, and I apologize for that, but I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. Alright, have a good one.